It's time, everyone. Holiday confessions.
Go on.
Just one thing, you want to confess and you don't mind the internet seeing. But, like, it doesn't have to be who did that.
Whoa, that was a large Leslie emote.
They have to spend bits for that, I think.
Damn.
Holiday confession. I got my husband first editions of his fave book for Christmas.
Whoa. That's cute.
First editions? Wow. I confess I have 200 times more channel points on Myung's channel than yours.
Whoa. Is it the gambles?
This guy is number 2 gift leader up in here saying all that.
Up in here.
Wow. You know what? I will not judge. What is it on
Merry
TikTok?
Christmas. What?
It's like I see and I do. I chat.
The judge one?
What is it? We listen and we do not judge. I hate washing my hands. Oh. We listen and we do not judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
We listen but we don't judge. What is that confession? Something about Nutella. You weird. It was a weird one.
Weird.
Who said I watch Ellum? We listen and we're judging hard.
Whoa!
That one is weird. Only hate watching. I hate watch Ellum.
That's crazy.
I'll say it. I hate watch Ellum.
That's insane. That's insane.
I admit, I've been caught.
Holy cow.
I'm kidding.
That is insane. You know he's going to be spamming crazy DMs now.
I'm blocking him before he can. We listen and we don't judge. I've been a foozler since the Among Us era. How's that a confession? What do you mean?
Well, I don't know.
I feel like that's not a confession.
I don't know. Good confession.
I feel like that's not a confession. A confession is something you're like,
I'm VIP in Ellum's chat. Whoa.
Wait, hot?
That is a confession.
That's a confession. Oh. Are you okay? Oh my god.
That is a crazy just add on. Add on at the end.
Here, listen, Haas, you get a sub. And you know what? Not just 1 month, take 3. Take 3, Haas.
3 months.
3 whole months of leslering.
Yeah.
I fall asleep every time I watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. You know what? It gets a bit dank. I don't blame you for it. It gets a bit dank.
Dink.
Yeah. Confession: Sabrina Carpenter is now a number 1 artist and Taylor Swift is second. Me too. Not Sabrina, but Taylor's number 2. Confession: April Fool's was on my top 5 Spotify, and I'm too ashamed. I can't explain that. I don't know why. I think it's a DMCA thing, but it just looks weird that April Fool's is on my top 5 Spotify Wrapped. I hear my own voice coming at me through the thing. I was like, I don't like this. JHB messages me, hey, send me your Spotify Wrapped. No. It's not accurate, I swear. And I'm not sending it. Because I know you're posting that on the 100 Thieves Instagram, and I will not be bullied. Confession, I haven't watched Arcane. But that's not because I don't want to. It's because I'm currently in a relationship with Game of Thrones, and I have to finish that through first. I'm not like a show hopper as much right now. Well, I am a show hopper, but like right now I'm locked in, and I'm almost done. I'll finish the season within the next 3 days, probably tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. By tomorrow, I'll be done with Game of Thrones permanently. Then I can move on and start Arcane. I have seen many a spoiler though, and it's awful. All right, carry on with your confessions, everybody. Confession: my ex kept her dead grandma in her basement for months. Slept with her for comfort. We'll just keep scrolling, guys, because that one is... I'm uncomfortable.
Huh?
I read a confession that freaked me out.
What was it?
Something about my ex kept her dead grandma in the basement and slept with her for comfort. I don't really know what to make of that one.
Is that scrolling past?
No, that's... I think I've lulled on it too long,
yeah.
And now I'm really thinking about it.
Yeah.
Confession: I'm really boring and I have nothing to confess. Confession: I I get stressed because like I don't want to go live because I feel like I have nothing to say. And
relatable.
Yeah, it's funny because people, because there's this pressure to say things, and then you're like, well, what? I have nothing to say. I'm just gonna sit here and say nothing.
Yeah.
And then I'll talk about how I'm just saying nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say nothing. Let's just go live one day and just stare at the webcam for 10 minutes.
Ooh, that's kind of fun.
Or just go live and just stare for as long as you can.
You would probably win that. Because I would be overthinking, and I would think like, wow, this is really like, what if I don't know, people think I'm weird. Confession, I was banned from Miyoung's chat for backseating. So you're already like better at it.
I win.
Yeah, you win. You win.
Yay.
Last week I trusted a fart too much. Keep that to yourself. Oh my god. Like the craziest thing when people like say they trusted a fart too much. Sorry, I had a guy delivering a rug last week. And like he was turning the corner into the hallway, and like I think he like had the rug like it was a bit too like heavy, so like he was like farted. And I would not have known he farted until he went, "Oh, sorry." And I was like, "Oh, it's fine. You're good." Like if he didn't say anything, I would have really thought that it was like a shoe or him just hitting a wall or something. I would not have thought anything. But
so
because it was, I mean, the fartiest fart you could have ever thought of. Like if you're putting it in a comic, like that's how it sounds. I mean, like it was audible, but I was gonna let it pass. But he had to say something, and then I had to acknowledge him saying something. So, and in that moment, I was thinking like, wow, like, yeah, like, I mean, it happens. It's so uncomfortable. Like that guy who farted in this chocolate store in Switzerland.
Oh yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Me and Miyoung were in a chocolate store, and we were on opposite sides of the store. I'm looking at the stuff in this thing. She's looking at the boxes, and there's a guy who's talking to the employee, and he just lets one rip so aggressively. And he had to talk about it. He had to say something, and we're just like, there's just no way.
Just rubbing his tummy.
You said it, and then you addressed it, and now everyone in the store heard it, and then me and Miyoung didn't say anything. But we leave the store, we're like, wow, that guy really.
He just lets it rip.
Just lets it rip.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, like, go ahead, but I feel like you don't have to address it in front of the whole store. Like, it didn't have to be a whole thing. Don't say particles embedded in the chocolate. You're weird.
Ew, what?
Respect to those people? I guess. I just don't know what to say. I just smile. I'm like, don't worry about it. That's how the men's bathroom is. That's not how the girls' bathroom is. You don't really hear the farting sound. I confess I also used to get Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy mixed up. Wait, really? Farkasaurus?
And I bet they made fun of you. For your mistake, too.
And you know what? That's wrong of them. Don't let people bully you for that, because that is a very, very understandable mistake. If you just have a top-down, light knowledge of both of them, it is very understandable, because you see Cloud in one and you see Cloud in the other. And you hear these names, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. They have the same vibe. They both sound like outer worldly, and they're both from the same time, and they have crossover characters, and their animation is kind of similar. Okay? So for people who didn't play both of them, I understand, and I stand with you. Oh my god, true, right? They're different? Thank you. I got bullied for not knowing them on Mogul Money that one time.
It was just the way you said it.
Kingdom Hearts. I locked that in.
Yeah, she said final answer.
Well, because I was popping in. I was popping off. I was actually doing so well on that Mogul Money. Frick. I got that. Yeah, that kind of ruined it.
No, that was awesome.
Because if I was right, saying it confidently makes me like legit.
Like that. I feel like that's just a moment everyone remembers.
Your failures.
No, not a failure. A silly
it's a
moment.
life lesson.
No.
It doesn't matter if you pop off and the other stuff.
Whoa.
Just the embarrassing
no,
stuff.
it's
that
iconic.
Really?
It brought a smile to everyone's face. When I saw it, I laughed. And then
Really?
I went straight to your DMs. I'm like, shake my head.
Man. Crazy. Good night, Lala Bandito. Lala Bandito, good night. Sleep. I meant to say sleep well. Okay. I got auto-modded for a big post, so I gotta do this in multiple posts. Oh, I'm ready for this. Oh, it's about to go crazy.
Oh,
here we go.
See it, right?
Oh, wait, we can see. Oh, wow. Okay, no confessions, and I'm already a sub and don't need any more months, but I do want to remind everyone, the odds of you being here as you are, the way you look, the way you think, etc. is so astronomically small. You have immeasurable inherent value just by being born, just in case anyone needs to hear it, so act with love. Fight fear and remember how rare you are. Deleted by Fossabot. It's so crazy. Hey, we are not Fossabot here. We hear you, and that is so true. Fossabot went, nope. I'm so
no
sorry.
wholesome things allowed. That was cute though.
1 in 400 trillion chance. Something like that.
And like, what are the odds that we like
Are here.
at this very exact moment?
Like,
know?
you could have been born as you are, like, 40 years ago, or 80 years ago, or 100 years ago, or 200, or 500. But you were born now, in a time where we can, like, appreciate... I'm not getting into it. I started to think...
Pass the blunt.
I started to think a little too hard there, and I saw the future, and I decided against
smoking?
it. Chat.
Why is your chat smoking right now? Is that what they do?
Squeaks taught them. That's not me.
Oh my God.
You guys been hanging out with Squeaks a little bit too much, huh? They have a joke, because when I was playing a lot of Rust, my eyes would get really red because I was staring at a screen for too long, and they thought that when I'd go to the bathroom, I would be hitting the blunt. They thought that I was smoking.
Damn.
And I wasn't.
But got.
But they think. So whenever I go to the bathroom,
Right.
they think I'm hitting the blunt, and I'm not.
That is a good way to try to like reverse them.
It is, right? It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Bathroom breaks. Confession, I'm a boomer and I don't understand Twitch chats. As you speak in one. What do you mean?
Whoa.
You're doing great. Confession, I'm a Filipino that can't sing. God is so good until the end. I confess to this hot take. Pooping while naked is awesome. I'm a Star Wars nerd. You sound like you're twitching pretty hard, no?
There's hot takes left and right, really.
Like, I feel like you're doing a good job. Right? Mama, mama, mama. I did not watch Fuslie on YouTube. Monka Club. Hey, and that's okay.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. This coffee moment. I saw this. Is it Logan?
That is.
What happened to the capitalization of your name, Logan? I feel like it used to be like capital RDJ, no? You took it away.
Said.
Don't look at my confessions.
Oh, let's look.
We're looking.
Oh, let's look.
Okay. Confession. I picked up a date physically and let out a toot because the same reason. I picked up a date physically? What does that mean? And I let out a toot for the same reason. Oh! Lifted.
Oh.
That's a good one. I have a severe addiction to Hearthstone. Thank you, Daddy.
What?
Gilbert, you here? Elm's better than me in Hearthstone. We listen, but we don't judge. That's just lies. Okay.
Ellen did beat him in Hearthstone.
Oh, Ellen?
Like twice.
No way.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy.
That's a confession. That's something you take to the grave.
Yeah.
I would don't get
never
beat.
confess that.
I've also been beat by Ellum, and when I get beat by Ellum, it actually makes me mad. Like, I get actually pissed. I go silent. And I insecure up again.
I think everyone goes silent.
Because he, like, gloats. And he, like, oh my God, it makes my blood
when
boil.
he wins that 1 out of 100 game,
Or he high rolls like crazy, you know? Oh my God, yeah, once in a while.
ecstatic.
So infuriating.
He's like, this one win out of the 100. Oh,
He's a bad winner. He's a bad loser. It's just
you
awful.
guys. And then he's like, you guys are garbage. You guys are trash. I'm screenshotting this. I'm sending this to everyone.
It is true. It is true. Reminded me that Hearthstone was in my math exam today. Whoa. That's kind of cool.
In your math exam.
Confession. Cutie asked me to perform at the Streamer Awards. And I declined.
Damn, what a confession.
She said my beatboxing was fire. But I said, no thanks. She didn't ask.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, oh, for beatboxing. Like,
Yeah,
there's just no way.
she didn't. But in my dreams, she did. I'm actually good at beatboxing. Thank you.
Oh.
Listen to this. I don't have enough, like, behind my, but, like. It's, like, not bad.
Are you saying boots and cats right now?
Wait. I feel like it's pretty good. Like it's like all right. I feel like it's enough for like to jam a little bit. We listen and we don't judge. Okay, I need a little more bass. I get it, but I'm not a trained beatboxer. I should take a beatboxing class.
You should.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, I'll take it with you.
Really? Would you actually?
Mm-hmm.
For real, you would go.
Mm-hmm.
What if there's a final where you have to go up in front of the class and perform your beatboxing?
I'm out.
I just can't imagine you.
Man, just like that.
No, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. But if there
But
was,
what if they did?
no, just say I opt out. I mean, you would be paying for the class. It's not like college where you like need a passing grade. Just be like, no, I'm good. I'll fail. But I feel like that would be part of it. Like they'd want you to perform into a mic. And then you go crazy. You just go sicko mode. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Like,
That's
what?
it. Let's go. You've convinced me. Let's go.
You'd be like the girl from Pitch Perfect. Like, but then she goes like, you know? Okay, anyways.